Hello everybody, welcome to the Sound Test Room. Today we are taking a look at FL Studio Mobile and 3 new effects that have been added in the last week. So we have a spreader effect, a tape stop effect, and a wow and flutter effect. Now I have a little loop going here. I do have effects applied to this, so if I tap on the track thing, we have a tape stop. Okay, so if I go to electric keys, we have a wow and a flutter. And if I go to my DX7 space keys, I have a spreader. Now they're all turned off at the moment, so this is what it sounds like without those effects. Okay. So first off, we'll listen to the DX7 keys because that's open. I'm going to play the track through again, and then I'm going to put the spreader in, and you'll see that this will get wider. Okay, and we can... Let me just turn that metronome off. Very nice. Okay. Let's go to this drum track. You'll see I have a tape stop. Now I'm going to tap, hold and release, and I'm going to go show tracks, and you'll see my automation track here. We can get rid of that as well, and it's very subtle on this one. If we look at the automation, if we click on here and go edit, and move that out of the way, you'll see that the automation for this track only happens at the very end here. And we can, hold on to this and increase it like that, and we'll get a more drastic effect at the end, especially if I increase the stop time. Get the idea though. Let's bring that back a little bit. And I'm going to go back, and at the very beginning, if I add another point in here, right, I can take this all the way down, and what will happen now is you'll see we've drawn in some automation for the beginning. So this time the tape stop will start, and then we could do that like put in different points. Easier if you do this if you stop it, of course, like that. Now you'll see it comes in quite quick. This is because the start time is on off. So if we you can also have this synced to the beat. So you can have it on half beats, or you can go 3/4 beats, 2 beats, 1, 2, 4, down to quite quick, which is again off. So if it was on a 1/4 beat start, let's go back to the beginning of the loop. So you can draw in some really cool automation. Now, of course, you can also just hit record and automate this stuff as well. But it's probably with tape stop starts, it's probably better to actually draw the automation in, because you'll be a lot more accurate doing that. Okay, we can take all this back. and highlight this, and let me just make sure I'm lit. There we go. And now it'll just be as it was. It'll just stop at the end. In fact, let's have this go where it was, more or less there, which will be a more subtle effect right at the very end of the track. Okay. Awesome stuff. On this track, the electric piano track, let's solo it. I have the new wow and flutter effect. So we'll turn that on. Let's just hide the track on that. But there's no automation going on here for the wow and flutter. This is a very nice effect. Now, the other way to record automation is if we just hit record, right, and we tap any control here, it's going to record that automation. And you'll see an automation lane appear there, and another one will appear now. We'll stop that now, and you'll see our automation has been recorded in for us. And you'll see it move here when it comes back round. Okay. Also, another way to record automation is to actually, all you need, it's very, very simple in FL to record automation. Say, for instance, I wanted to record some of this random rate or just the rate here. We've got wow amount for the wow and flutter effects, and we've got flutter amount, but I haven't got wow rate. So if I just tap it, okay, or move it a little tiny bit, tapping or moving, then go down to the control section here. It'll go add automation track, right? And what we've done now is added, we can close this. We've added an automation track for the rate here. We can delete this. We can delete that, and we can add a clip in, or we can record it in as we've just done. So again, I'll just go here, wobble that, go to control, add automation track. We can move that out of the way. And here's our automation track, right? And you'll see it's got a little clip. Well, we can extend the clip. It doesn't really matter. In fact, we can go all the way back to the beginning of that clip and just draw it in. But if we extend it here to there and we go all the way back here, okay, let's click on it, go edit. Now I can start to add points in anywhere and start to have the rate of this fluctuate just by drawing our automation points in like this. Okay, now if we close that now and we go back to our effect here, our wow and flutter, we can also over record our effect. And we'll just keep adding automation lanes. I mean, there's a lot going on there, so tap, hold, and release, and just go hide tracks, and it'll hide all the automation stuff. I automated the solo, so I'll take it off. So if I go back now, it's fine. Now on this last one here, the organ track, I added also the tape stop effect. So I'm going to long hold and release and show tracks. And there's the automation. And if I actually go in and look at the edit here, you'll see that it's just basically on, off, on, off, on, off. And we can look at the tape stop here. So if we play, we'll turn it on as well. So play from the beginning. Let's mess with the warp. Back to linear. So it sounds, I mean, they're really good effects, you know, and they're easy to automate. They're easy to use. If we even just say, for instance, so let's extend our loop point here and add in, I don't know, a DW sampler, and I'll find the acoustic guitar. What's this? Acoustic card. Okay. Let's just record a little bit in here. So I'll just go to my point here and I'll hit record and give myself a countdown and just record some bits and pieces with this guitar. Now we can open up our effects here. Let's add in a spacer. No, not a spacer, sorry. I want a spreader. I'll leave the spacer there anyway. Nice. What might also sound nice is a chorus. And let's add in a got record on, so I automated the width, as you can see there. But we can delete these if you make a mistake. Just got to remember that if recorder's on, it's going to record the automation for everything. Bit of reverb. Bit of wow and Flutter. Might want to be subtle with that. Let's just, for fun, add in the tape stop at the end. And you can do this automatically, right? So just... And this will be dependent on... And again, you can record that in manually. Stop record. It's awesome. And then you can just turn it off if you don't want it in there. So there you go, guys. There is a look at the spreader, wow and Flutter, and a tape stop in project context kind of thing, and then all of the effects applied to this acoustic guitar. Sounds nice on pianos, wow and Flutter. If you're looking for that kind of tape vibe, you know. Lovely. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, consider becoming a patron, and I will see you guys later. Ta-ra!